What if the most significant thing you bring back from a trip isn't a postcard or a souvenir? What if it's a secret? A memory so powerful and complex that it changes how you see the world and yourself. Travel promises freedom, a chance to escape our ordinary lives. We pack our bags looking for new sights, new foods, and new experiences. But there's another kind of adventure that many people seek, even if they don't say it out loud. It is the search for connection, for intimacy, in a place where nobody knows your name. This is the unspoken part of the journey, the part that happens after the sun goes down. This hidden desire is more common than we think. It's a quiet hum beneath the loud excitement of tourism. There is a certain magic to a city at night, especially a city that isn't yours. The streets look different under the glow of streetlights and neon signs. The air feels charged with possibility. This is the world of nightlife, and for many travelers, it is a primary destination. We are drawn to it like moths to a flame. We seek out the crowded bars, the loud clubs, the places where strangers meet and stories begin. It's a world that promises excitement, a break from the predictable rhythm of our daily lives. For many, the night offers a chance to be someone else. You can be the mysterious stranger, the confident adventurer, the person who says yes to everything. Anonymity is a powerful drug. When you are thousands of miles from home, the social pressures that normally guide your behavior can disappear. You are free from the judgment of friends, family, and colleagues. This freedom can be liberating, but it can also be dangerous. Some places are famous for reasons that are not listed in the official tourist brochures. They are known for their red light districts. Areas like De Wallen in Amsterdam or Patpong in Bangkok have become tourist attractions in their own right. People walk through these streets with a mix of curiosity, nervousness, and excitement. They come to look, to experience something that feels taboo and forbidden back home. The bright neon lights and provocative displays create a spectacle. It feels like a theme park for adults, a place where fantasies are on open display. But this is just the surface. Behind the glowing windows and inviting doors lies a much more complex and often tragic reality. These districts are not just entertainment venues, they are industries. And like any industry, they are built on supply and demand. The people working in these areas often have stories that tourists never hear. Many are there not by choice, but because of poverty, coercion, or human trafficking. The smiling faces and playful gestures can hide stories of exploitation and despair. Every experienced traveler has a story, or knows someone who has one. A story that starts with fun and ends with fear. Take the case of a young backpacker in Southeast Asia. He met a friendly local woman at a beach party. She was charming and seemed genuinely interested in him. She invited him to a smaller, more private party at a friend's house. It sounded like an authentic local experience, something far better than the crowded tourist bars. He felt special, chosen. He went with her, leaving his friends behind, feeling excited about the adventure ahead. Once he arrived, the atmosphere changed. The friendly smiles disappeared. He was in a small room with several men who were not so friendly. They told him he had to pay a large sum of money for the woman's time, and for the drinks he had been given. His wallet and phone were taken from him. He was trapped, alone, and terrified in a place where he didn't speak the language. Another story comes from a student spending a semester in Europe. She fell for a handsome man she met in a cafe. The journey ends, but the story doesn't always. You get on the plane and fly back to your normal life. You unpack your clothes and put your souvenirs on a shelf, but some experiences can't be put away so easily. A brief, intense connection on the road can leave a lasting emotional mark. It might have felt like a simple holiday romance at the time, but the feelings can be surprisingly deep and difficult to shake. You are left with memories of a person and a place that now feel a million miles away. This can lead to a feeling of emptiness and sadness back home. This emotional baggage can be heavy. It can make it hard to reconnect with your life before the trip. Your friends and family might not understand what you are going through. To them, it was just a holiday fling. But to you, it felt real. When you travel, you expect things to be different. The food, the language, the customs. But one of the biggest differences, and one that is rarely discussed openly, is the culture around sex and relationships. What is considered normal or acceptable in your home country can be viewed very differently somewhere else. A simple gesture, A friendly conversation or a certain way of dressing can be interpreted in a way you never intended. This cultural gap can lead to serious misunderstandings, confusion, and sometimes dangerous situations. It's like playing a game where you don't know the rules. This cultural confusion creates a minefield for travelers. It is difficult to know what is appropriate. Sometimes, a single decision made in a single moment on a trip can lead to a lifetime of regret. The desire for a thrilling experience, for a story to tell, can push people to take risks they would never consider at home. They might ignore their instincts, that little voice in their head that says something is wrong. They are caught up in the magic of the moment, the feeling of freedom and adventure. They think they are invincible, that nothing bad can happen to them. But the world has a way of teaching hard lessons, and the price of those lessons can be very high. One of the most common regrets is tied to a loss of trust. A traveler who is scammed or manipulated by someone they thought they could trust often carries that regret for years. In the end, every journey leaves its mark. We return home with photographs, souvenirs, and stories we tell our friends. But often, the most significant souvenirs are the ones no one else can see. They are the secrets we keep, the lessons we learned, and the ways in which we have been changed. The dark side of sex and travel is a world of these secrets. It's a collection of stories about moments of intense connection, profound regret, and shocking discoveries. These experiences become a quiet, hidden part of who we are. The traveler who navigated a dangerous situation and came out the other side is not the same person who left home. They are wiser, perhaps more cautious, but also more resilient. They have looked into a darker part of the world and of human nature, and have learned something profound about their own strength. The greatest secret of all is that travel doesn't offer an escape from yourself. It does the opposite. It holds up a mirror. The experiences you have, the choices you make, and the connections you form on the road reveal your true character. The lasting mark of the journey is not the stamp in your passport, but the deeper understanding you gain of the most mysterious territory of all, your own heart.